Hi guys, and welcome back to Alistair Davies Golf. I'm here today filming at the Forest of Arden where I'm based, and I'm bringing you a video today all about how we can reduce the chance of the ball curving to the right. Now, I get a lot of questions asked me both in lessons and on YouTube and social media, so make sure you follow me on it, all those portfolios, so you can get your opportunity to ask questions, and I'll gladly come back to you with an answer in any of my videos. But the question I'm answering today is, a lot of guys who are trying to do the correct transition in the golf swing find they slice the ball or move the ball left to right, even though they feel they're moving the shaft in the right way. So what we're talking about when we're moving the shaft in the right way is the shaft moving more horizontally and laying down in that transition area to allow it to shallow, to allow us then to rotate correctly through the golf ball. Now, there is one component that these gentlemen might well be missing, and that's kind of how we get the club face to remain square as we do this. And the common mistake people do is when they make this transition is the lead wrist will cup or go into this extension position, and what that does is open the club face. So if we look at the likes of Dustin Johnson and Jon Rahm, particularly both playing very well at the moment, we will see with both those guys in this transition, and Dustin Johnson before the transition, you will see the bowing of the left wrist or the flexion of the left wrist in that transition area. And this essential bowing of the wrist helps to keep the club face in a square fashion. So it's an important component of what we do in transition to make sure we don't leave that club face open. And then if we get the right transition with the shaft, the ball will go right, start direction, and then curve to the right. So it's important that we allow ourselves to control the ball by getting that component also correct. So the feel, we will go to the top of the backswing, and then we'll feel that our back of our left hand faces onto the sky, or my watch in this case faces up to the sky, for almost as long as we can. And almost like the knuckles are going below the watch strap, if we can. And we'll see here that the shaft decal rotates and twists. So that's the kind of feel I'd want you to have. And then from there, it would all be about rotating. And when we rotate through the golf ball, it's not just the body, it's the arms also. So if you look at my arms here as I rotate through the golf ball, they are rotating to help square that club face up. Otherwise, it'll be all through the wrists or it won't be happening at all. And both those scenarios are not what we want. We can get away with a little bit of wrists, but we don't want a lot. If you want control on the golf ball and we want power, we definitely want this kind of rotation. So you can feel it, one arm like this, and we're feeling the kind of inline condition that the wrist and arm are working in unison, but we're also feeling the bowing of the wrist and then the rotation. Now, combining those two things together should guarantee that you don't start leaving that ball out to the right. So check out the video of your own golf swing and have a look at what your wrist is doing in that transition area. But essentially, that's what I want you to do. So let's try a ball. So always good to rehearse what we want. Now I'm going to try and produce that on a golf ball. An ever so slight draw on that one. Didn't quite strike it 100% as I wanted to, but I got the ball flight that I wanted down to a tee. So rehearse what you want, tell your brain what you want by the rehearsal, and trust it, and then try and execute it with conviction and commitment. That is key. But this is the component probably you're missing if you're not getting that kind of desired ball flight when you're trying to do the transition right. Either that, or you might not be getting the shaft in quite the right place also. Another way you can tell yourself if you're wearing a glove is you just put a T-peg on the glove. Get the T-peg to point to the sky, you know, instead of pointing towards the ball or towards the target too early. That would be the answer for me. So if you're struggling with that shot, have a go at this feel, this drill. Make sure you rehearse it and commit to the shot. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please click like down below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I've got regular content coming every single week. I'll post any comments in the box, especially if any future videos or any questions you want answered, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.